Alright, welcome back to another stream. Last session we finished off the Antiquity Age as Isabella, and now we've entered the Exploration Age. People sorta don't really like me, mainly because we went to war a bit. But frankly, that was only because Ibn Battuta decided to settle these cities right next to my capital, and I didn't like that. Looking at the wonders, I think I said that last with the Zhang Jiajie. Sorry for butchering that name. The yields have improved, and they look mighty juicy now. And yeah, it's all about finding the distant lands. We will most likely not go. I mean, I guess we could also go westwards. We have placed Thebai, and Thebai has access to the coast, so we could do that. If any of these three cities could become my new capital, that would be great. If not, that's okay as well. Both Athenae and Corinthos are fortunately connected to the sea, which is also part of the reason why I wanted to take these, or at the very least these two cities, because Motia controls that little channel, and soon Roxy controls like the bay area that connects to that channel. So having these would actually be quite nice. And now we have, I think we've lost our boats, but that is fine. Yeah, I think we lost our boats. What's going on up there? Interesting. Okay, anyway, let's take a look at our legacies as the Exploration Age has begun. I think we've did pretty good. I think we missed out on the we missed out on the economic golden age by 2 resources, mainly because I forgot that you can trade. As always, I will take a fealty. Plus 2 settlement limit is just flat out awesome. We could go. We didn't build many amphitheaters. We did build a lot of wonders, I believe. Let's see. We have built. That is our unique. Yeah, we've built 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, did I do that wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's the 7th and 8. 9 with the oracle up there. I think that is all the wonders in Athenae. And then we also got the Monk's Mound, which would be 10. And I think that's about it. We didn't get any other city, and we didn't get a hold of any other wonder. But that is 10 wonders, which would be 10 culture and 10 happiness in total, which I feel like is better than the wonders of the ancient world, Golden Age. Now the question is, inward perfection, 1 culture for every 5 access, happiness, and settlements you founded. We didn't find that, we didn't find that. What's that? You have 21, so was that? That's like 4 culture on that one. 2 here, that is 6 culture. Argos. There's, no, that's not, that is also 6 again, so 12 culture. And also on a 26 up. 5 more, meaning like what? 12, 15, 17 culture. It would be more culture, I believe, but I think like culture and happiness mixed from Wonders Heritage is just too good. Yeah, we can only get, unfortunately, we can only get economic attribute points. We could go for academies, become Golden Age academies, though I also don't think that I've built that many academies, given that I had like 2 cities, and that would give me 11 science flat. Now the question is, what does the academy do again? Academy, you give me 4 science and 3 codex slots. I've got an academy. Didn't I build an academy? I had to get an academy here, right? Where is it? Altar, library, villa, academy. Yeah, there is an academy here. You are town. You are not a town. You have an academy here. You were always a town. You were a town. Yeah, I think I have 2 academies. So that would give me, again, academy gives me 4 science plus like science for adjacent resource, wonder or quarter, which might be why that is 2. Where is the academy here? Where have I built the academy? There's a garden in there. There's the academy. You've got 2 wonders. You've also got a resource around. So that would be like... would Golden Age academies help that much? I can never really see how much that is worth. Ah, they retain their base yield. So that would be 8 science. So yeah, collector of knowledge is better. We could go for both, but I might want to keep my wildcard point for something else. I could turn Motia into a city, or Argos into a city. Motia is that city, Argos would be here. Motia could be worth a city that we... Yeah, I think I'd like to have Motia being a city. Now, in terms of points, we have the expansionist or militaristic attribute. Expansionist would give me, we ideally want to go down the settlement limit, down to the settlement limit is relatively quickly, which means I would need 1, 2, 3, 4 expansionist points. The militaristic gives me another settlement limit quicker though, so we would probably like to have a militaristic point. Cultural or diplomatic, we could go also for scientific. Let's see what that goes. Cultural, diplomatic, scientific. Cultural would give me production wonders or civic masteries, which is good. We'll take that. Diplomatic would give me happiness per age on palace and city halls, or the influence towards supporting or rejecting diplomatic actions. That would help getting quicker to the social policy slot. And scientific would give me science per age on the palace and city halls. We could also use our wildcard to get a second either scientific or cultural or diplomatic. We could also get another expansionist, which I'm not sure if I want that. We could also get another militaristic, which I probably don't want to have. Although then again, commanders get a free level and new commanders start with a free level. If we want to go to war with like naval commanders, that could be worth a point. Then again, we could also go towards the wonder production, getting wonders quicker than the others. Diplomatic, I don't think is worth that much. I mean, if we get to, we have that social policy slot. I don't think we can get to though. How much more do we have? How many attribute points do we still have? That is not what I wanted to do. We've got 1 cultural, 1 scientific, and 1 wild card. I mean, we could go both diplomatic. That would be a thing we could do. I think I do want the scientific attribute point here. I also want the cultural attribute point. And I have my militaristic attribute point. I'm not interested in diplomatic or expand. I might just take another cultural attribute point. We could also go for the... Let's take a look. Are there more... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tech masteries. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 civic masteries. Then again, the civic trees will have 3 trees at the end or during the game, whereas the tech tree only has this 1. So I think I'll take another cultural attribute point and appoint that to the culture towards civic masteries. I think I like that. Okay, so we'll take the civic masteries and the wonder production. We'll take the gold for every tech and civic mastery completed, and 25% gold from trade and treasure fleets. Absolutely, we'll take that one. I would like to have the settlement limits. Yeah, I could have gone for the commanders getting a free level, but yeah, I don't know. Getting the culture out was more worth for me. You get commander levels quite fast anyway, so that's not that huge of a loss that we took here. That is okay. That works for me. The sea's bounty. Dusk falls on the harbor as ships unload their silvery, flopping cargo upon the docks. Ropes creak, the sea slaps wood, and oyster vendors call along with the gulls. Have 4 trade routes. Well, that is interesting. You can give me... You need money more than anything, and an 11 gold bazaar sounds like a good idea. Madrid is now capital, so for now you'll get these thingies. Athenai stays a city? That is... Why does Athenai stays a city? I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. And we immediately want to rush towards shipbuilding. Have I told you that I love that they added this, that you can now chain select techs and civics? That is good. And we do want to rush the House of Wisdom as well. I am not sure if we'll get it. It is a very, very it's a wonder that the AI really loves to pick. I want to have it as well. 50% influence towards the initiating and progressing the befriend independent approach. That actually helps super with our diplomatic 50% influence towards initiating. So assuming it stacks, we now basically get that like half price or something like that. I'll take also the commander experience. And then towards initiate endeavors or sanctions. Let's go for endeavors. Let's try to, I don't know, make people like me again. We'll probably get rid of that as soon as we get something better. Okay. You can just stay where you are. That army commander can fortify here. Okay, we've got a cog here. We also want a cog here. I think we also want 2 cogs here. And I mean, look, they are incredibly cheap. I assume that comes from Isabella. Plus 50% gold towards purchasing naval units. Yes. And I think I also like a second one here. And now let's see, we've got a scientific city-state here. We've got 2 cultural ones here. You will probably die pretty soon. We've got another cultural one down there. And another cultural and a economic one. I'd like to get my hands on the scientific one. And you see 170, that is the price for ancient era independent people. That is absolutely insane. Meaning we can also try to go for you, and we can even try to go for a third one, which I'd like to take you. I feel like those two are the least likely to die. I assume you won't last long. You will probably get taken over quickly as well. I'm not that interested in an economic one, and I mean scientific. We need to try that. Feudal monarchy, food is absolutely king. We could also try to go for reconciliation, which we, I mean, if we had the influence, that is. Okay, there is already a treasure resource, which tells me I would like to settle somewhere along the lines of wherever that is. Even better if there were more treasure resources. Production is overbuilding, 3,7 for fortified. Nah, we'll go full on. We go full on diplomatic influence. Probably. I say that now. We'll probably change that later. But what do I know? That is a shame. I really wanted that coastal effigy. We can take that one. Okay, are there any more treasure resources? Sadly, there don't seem to be any more treasure resources. There's a coastal edifice. That was the word I was looking for. Famed musicians have begun lining up at a misanthropic artisan's door. The musical instruments she shapes from driftwood are as much a work of art as the sounds they produce. Listen to the music or study under the master. As always, we want to get as much culture as possible, as quickly as possible. Seafarers have discovered a trading vessel adrift at sea. The crew succumb to an invisible plague, but local clergy seem more concerned for the safety of sacred relics in the vessel's hold. Preserve the relics, sell the riches, sell the relics. Preserve, of course. Hello. Culture. We are culture. Okay. Another one. Oh my. Shipwrights have dreamed up a fearsome warship, but have ever worked on a project as complex. But few have ever worked on a project as complex. His orders bred massive construction delays. Fund and organize the project. Minus 200 gold and minus 100 production for 4 turns in Madrid. But I would get a galleon or leave the shipwrights. Madrid has finished. Are you going to produce anything of worth right now? We could go for an observatory. We could also purchase that if we actually want to. I mean, I guess we can go for the observatory. I think we'll take the galleon. That works. Okay, who do we want to take over next? Let's go for Vatican probably and see if that works. I mean, the good thing is it is absolutely cheap. What is that? Bonus resource. Flax. Interesting. Right, we do also want to get... Well, we might want to... You know what, let's start here, I don't know. You can get me a +10 observatory, which is actually rather nice. As always, pray to the gods of Albelieve. I would like to have evangelism, right? 1 relic for the first time conversion of another civilization settlement in distant lands of another city-state. Yes, and anything else? 1 happiness for every marine tile in another civilization. 4 happiness for every settlement. 4 happiness for every foreign... Ah, that's like... Okay. 2 science for every tropical tile in other civilizations. Let's just take 8 culture, gold, and science. Nah, let's take interfaith dialogue. That is Okay. Ew.
The earth is held fast by mountains, so that it does not sway upon the waters.
Do I hear wonder? Is that a new one? Have we ever had that one? I actually have no idea which wonder is new and which wonder we just haven't seen yet. But do I hear wonder? 1 happiness and culture per age every time a natural disaster has provided fertility this age to you. Yes, please. Give me a settler. Thank you very much. There is absolutely no treasure resource anywhere. But it's a natural wonder. And I mean, it is 6 food, 3 production. That means this is a 12 food, 6 production wonder for me. Which I absolutely take.
Oh, from...
I don't think I can cross the ocean just yet, though.
Niccolò Machiavelli, per servirvi. In qual modo potrete voi servire me? Intendete, in qual modo potrei essere io al servizio vostro?
Cheeky. Cheeky. Ooh, another shipwreck this time. Interesting. Okay, people start to like me. In the Shadow of Giants, Colosseum looms large in the landscape, an awe-inspiring reminder of the games of old. These days, artisans petition to use the space for their vast workshops, but displaced communities are already sheltering, repurposed for workshops, to production, or to happiness. My Colosseum has... Let's get some production going. Yes, that works for me. No, unfortunately we haven't yet found that many. I mean, we could still settle here. That would be one, and it would be quickly, so it would be set up quite quickly. And the way the what's it called? Frick. Words. The treasure fleet has to move is not that far. So yeah, you know what? Let's get a settler here. I mean, we have 4 settlement limit slots, and 1 is already taken. That would be the second tank, so we still have 2 more open, which works for me as well.
Friedrich der Zweite.
Friedrich, how are you? People just don't want me to take over city-states, I assume. Right, teams of laborers have refined the process of extracting salt from evaporating seawater. They scoop white crystals from large iron vats and package them for sale. Dreams of profit in their eyes. Users to cure meat or experiment with their techniques. Science. Who needs food anyway? I do want that one though. I feel like we don't get healed through these things anymore. Or maybe that just comes at a later time. We could build Haleokaewe. Constructing a building on coast terrain grants culture equal to 50% of its cost. Has 3 relic slots. Oh, that would be nice to have. You don't really have much coast left to build though. Madrid would be better suited, and you should be finished with the what's it called, with the penalty next turn, I believe. You are the capital. 6 total yields, 3 total yields, 6 total yields, 3 total yields, 2 total yields, 15 total yields. Let's go. An unusual number of ships have disappeared in this region. One explorer believes the phenomenon should be studied. Merchants would rather avoid the area to alleviate trade disruption. Investigate the phenomenon. I mean, that will probably kill my ship, but it is science and culture, so that is absolutely worth it. Although I think we did just heal from that a little bit, which makes me question why we didn't heal from the rest, but I guess it's whatever. Hello. How are you still? You're still alive. You are also still alive. Interesting. But yeah, we only have the horses up there as well, which is a little far away for settlement, given that it only has one treasure resource on it. So we might not care about that one. Okay, you need to run. You need to go back as well. There's another coastal edifice. Is it edifice? It is edifice. Unemployed sailors cluster around the docks of the port. There are too few ships, too little work, too much time. Expand the port. 100% gold for minus 100% gold for 2 turns, but boost to the earliest available civic, or they will have to learn new skills. My earliest available civic would probably be either economics, Council of the Indies, or theology. Probably economics. Yeah, I don't think it is worth to get the gold. Now, is there any fresh water around? It is a little bit risky, because there's a hostile city-state close by. But if there is any fresh water, that would be nice. If not, then that is also okay. And it doesn't look like that there is any fresh water, unfortunately. And it also doesn't look like that there is any... yeah, we heal up real quick. That there is any treasure resource, unfortunately. Do we see anything of interest? It doesn't look like it. Right, by the way, let's just risk getting this city-state. We'll see if it goes through. You can give me a sawmill. Sure, why not? Hey, Icy. How are you? I hope you are doing great today. We are currently expanding to the new world and see what riches lie there. And how we can exploit the land. Where do I want to settle? I think I want to settle right here. Not freshwater, but it is close to a couple of resources and facing my homeland coastline. Choose a suzerain bonus. Can we choose you first? Could we choose you first? I don't think we can, unfortunately. I'd like to have a relic. Yeah, you see? Receive a free technology when you become suzerain of a city-state, including this one. If we could have chosen that one first, we would have gotten a second technology. It's a shame that this didn't work out the way I wanted it. At the very least, we can still use it for this city-state. But in general, yeah. It is whatever. Now let's go towards that mastery. And hope that we can get the House of Wisdom. Speaking of, we need 9 turns. Can we purchase you something to give you a little bit better production? We could give you a sawmill. We could also give you a stone cutter. And a saw pit for good measures. And 1 culture and culture adjacency, happiness and happiness. We'll take the culture and culture adjacency. Did that even do anything? Yeah, it shaved 3 turns off of our wonder. I so hope that we will get that wonder. I am not sure if we will. It would be great. Alright, settle down. Give me immediately that tile. I mean, look at that. Look at that. 12 food, 6 production is frankly rather nice. I also want to go here. Expansionist attribute. Over the horizon, there is always another horizon. Reach grows like the dam. Give me an expansionist attribute point. Sure. We'll take that. You will give me the treasure resource. I will purchase a fishing key for you. And there's another treasure resource. Let's continue our search for more treasure resources, I guess. Oh, this one is quite far away already. But there are 2 treasure resources. Damn, we took quite a lot of damage here. Okay, we started on you, we finished these 3, we started on you, we did not yet start on you. And we can also try to get Tabriz. Which we'll definitely do. There's another. Ooh, there would be a treasure resource. It's a little far away, unfortunately. What to pick? We could go towards these. We cannot go towards these dates because we cannot pick mountains just yet. Give me an inn. 10 food is absolutely lovely. Yeah, you need to heal. Treasure resources are pretty sparse.
But do you have a...
Unfortunately. Oh, look at that. Delicious. And you should probably heal as well. There are 2, but no chance in hell that I will be able to settle there. I mean, I could settle here, but yeah, not sure if if I want to do that. That would be straight in his face. Wait, which is... You are Thebai. Ooh, we should be able to get Thebai. Should we not? Fishing key. Fishing key's already there. Okay. Maybe we don't get Thebai. Valencia, though. Why are you not connected? You do have your fish... You both have your fishing keys. Isn't that how they connect? Am I stupid again? I might be stupid again.
The life...
No, I did not want to skip that. I hate that. I hate that you can skip the animation with right click. I might need to take a look if that can be changed somehow, because I skip over far too many wonder buildings animation. Culture buildings receive 1 culture for every city-state. Absolutely. Okay, that is Vatican on our side. You are still alive. We could build the Relam Monastery with another 3 relic slots. You could also build the Relam Monastery. Although you need 12 turns, so we might want to build that here. And we can 11, 12, 6, 10, 6, 2, 4. Okay, you will make your way up north, so I will bring you around here. Okay, we've got that mastery covered now. Question: you could build me the House of Wisdom in 8 turns. You could build it in 11 turns. If I were to purchase a dungeon... Oh no. Wait, we were still at worship. That would be 10 turns. That is quick enough for me. That works for me. Let's get the happiness on happiness adjacency as well. Uh, 13, 7, that is the capital probably. 3, let's bring you here. You've healed up, which is great. That's probably... Hang on, how is it? 1 happiness and culture per age every time a natural disaster has provided fertility this age to you. Did you provide fertility? I mean, I guess you are still flooding, so we'll see that. But if that is actually empire-wide, then this is quite the nice wonder. Yeah, sadly you are still not connected, which is weird. Okay, Machiavelli declared on Catherine. Interesting. There is that the mausoleum, yeah, mausoleum of Theodoric.
If ship built...
That means we can now... Yeah, now we can finally enter the deep ocean without getting damaged. That is lovely. Unfortunately, I didn't have that many treasure resources. And yeah, that one's probably already taken. So my treasure fleet points are a little bit weak. But that is fine. How many relics do we need? We need 12 relics in my empire. We have 2. We could get our hands on some missionaries. Speaking of, I might want to go theology first. I could have upgraded our ship here, couldn't we? Let's get the wine as well. And let's send you. Okay, yeah, people will spy on me again. That is, that's to be expected. No, thank you. Another shipwreck. A patrolling Navy ship has hauled a castaway up from the brine. The sailor's multi-year hunt for a legendary sea monster ended in failure, but his outsized tales of daring may outlive him. Listen to the tales, or study the sailor's tactic. Listen to the tales. Tell me everything you know about that monster of yours. 20% production towards constructing temples for every city-state you're suzerain of. I also consider we'll take the Stonehead, mostly because I purchase my temples and don't construct them. So yeah, if we want to get more
The hut.
I hate it here. I need to find a way to get rid of that. That you can skip that with right click, because I was already on that ship and wanted to move it and not skip the damn animation. I'm too impatient, I'm afraid. I might be too impatient. Oh, speaking of, we could now actually...
Do not mix the truth with falsehood, or conceal the truth while you know it.
We can now actually use our galleon to explore as well. You're right, you're building already, which we will absolutely do. A letter from heaven. Explorers find a letter on the dusty roadside. It reads, "This letter hath come direct from God. If it be copied and passed along, fortune be thine. If not, curses upon thee. Pass the letter at once, or incur the risk of a curse." Yeah, what will God do anyway? That's a shame. Newly founded towns in distant lands start with this religion is already gone. 2 movement to missionaries and embarked. All naval and embarked units reform movement. That is still rather good. We could also go for missionaries receive 1 charge. Or run 1 relic slot in temples. And you know what? We'll take the relic slot in temples in cities though. Do we want that? Yeah, I think we want that. We can make a couple of cities. And that works. Sure, that's okay. Now that we're done here, we can go towards architect. We could go towards education, getting the Swedagon Zedi Da could actually prove fruitful. And speaking of, we want to change our policy. Let's get rid of the sanction skill and take 1 civilian movement and 1 charge for missionaries. And immediately get another missionary in. We don't want to necessarily keep our religion, we just want to first time convert AI religion. What the frick is going on here? What am I looking at? Mr. Ibn Battuta? I don't like that. I don't like what's going on here. 2, 6, 10, 4, 11, sure. Let's get these spices going. That is the wrong. That is also not what I wanted to do. I want to go here. In the capital we need the spices. Okay, let's send the missionary away. And we'll send you down south because you are looking at the north. And there seems to be another city-state. We'll see what's going on over there. Your cogway, what? Ah, that city-state attacked me. Can we see that city-state? That would be great to know where it is. Sure, we can not attack each other. That is fine for me. Let's do that. Let's build a dungeon here. You continue to look at distant lands. There's the first. No, I do not want to attack you. There's the first treasure fleet. That is what I wanted to say. Where's your center? We can currently still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more relics. We have a lot of relics going. 1, 2, 3. That is enough. We are. Holy shit!
I have a glove.
We are flying through that. Legacy path. The future belongs to Spain. Before I read that, what's the next thing we want to get here? We want this mastery. You still have quite a long way to go. Spain enters the world stage with an eye towards lands beyond her borders. Citizens are excited for the future, the growth of their empire in both territory and minds. As politicians prepare the infrastructure for expansion at home, explorers ready their cargo to set off into the unknown. Core must be strong, or we'll take the culture. Speaking of, give me some merchants. Have I gotten any? I have not gotten any culture here, unfortunately. Also repair all. We can trade with you if we take a merchant here. We can send you, I don't know, to China. We can get another merchant here to send you up to, let's say, Thenae, and a last merchant will send you to Ibn Battuta. Meaning that with that, our quest for having 4 trade routes should be done. Okay, you have 1 treasure fleet point because we have 1 treasure resource. We do, however, get more from treasure fleets because of our economy. We get 25% gold from trades and treasure fleets. So we get indeed 1 treasure fleet point and 125 gold. Now, if you have a lot of treasure fleet, treasure resources, that would seem like a very nice skill. For us, it's, I mean, we're a little bit unlucky that we don't really have any treasure fleet points. Don't you want to be my friend? I know you attack me, but maybe we can, you know, think about friendship and stuff. Oh, no, I don't want to stay neutral. Don't care about the alliance then. Okay, there is another relic. We now only need 3 more relics. I mean, you can actually take care of that yourself. I didn't even need a second missionary. Okay, I wanted to send you to there. I wanted to send you to here. I wanted to send you, let's say, to Carthage. And you wanted to trade with Parsa. Ooh, new land, potential for treasure fleets, maybe, somewhere. Yoink.
I have a glove.
Napoleon has declared on Confucius. Interesting. Chaos spreads. What have we got? Wait, we've got constant for all units in distant lands. Movement to treasure fleets. Nice. We will get 10 settlements in distant land. The LS Coreal, ooh, yeah, the LS Coreal would actually be quite nice to have. Let's try to get that as well. Actually, if we were to get the LS Coreal, we really wouldn't have needed the Sanctum skill. In retrospect, we probably in general don't need the Sanctum skill. You do get quite a lot of relic slots anyway. So, yeah. Aha! Can I not? I can! Let's go!
Close to the western side,
Oh.
there is the dried and frozen carcass of a leopard. No one has explained what the leopard was seeking at that altitude.
Do I hear settler? I think I hear settler. I might hear settler. Okay, that would all be awesome for the modern age if they wouldn't have nerfed fish into oblivion. Okay, we have option now to build the Wedagon Zedi Daw. I think now we want to push down towards the galleon. And speaking of, you may build me that wonder. 16, 15, you are my capital. 14, 27, 39. You are absolute 37. You are already at. You are my capital city. Let's go. Haha, let's go. I already started trying to convince you to be a friend of mine. Oh, that might be an issue. That might be a huge issue. We might want to get rid of that one. Who knows? And another relic. Let's see. Maybe we can find a spot for you to be. That may have been a dumb move, maybe. Oh, run, please. A famed sculptor has discovered a superior method of gathering clay from the seabed. By reshaping the earth, they mold effigies that express human pain, joy, and triumph. Study under the master or sell the large sculptor? We will study under the master. Show me everything. Okay, we've got you. Let's send you to there, and you desperately need to find a way for me to settle, please. I need... And that is my 4th trade route. The sea's bounty. The skill of Isabella's fisherman fills not only her markets but those across the land, as merchants exchange fish for both coin and stories. I still don't like that you are not connected. We could probably send a merchant to connect. That's probably a thing we should do, actually. Oh my goodness. Okay, never mind. What the hell is that, Mr. Napoleon? Can we talk about that? Yeah, that doesn't look good. That does not look good. Yeah, we might not get that wonder. I mean, unless... Now we need to get rid of Zimbabwe, which could become an issue given that I've just started to befriend that city-state. It would have been a 6 production, 12 happiness wonder, but it would only be 6 production, 12 happiness. So I'm not entirely sure how important that is for me. As Spain's art industry blossoms alongside its growth on the world stage, the theatre sees an ocean of new plays, and a quixotic novel captures imaginations. Passionate lovers of the arts practically come to blows on the ideal form of storytelling. New plays keep the theatre alive, at home and abroad, or the novel's critique of chivalry is profound. Either we get an expansionist or a militaristic attribute point. a militaristic attribute point would give us the commander level that we wanted. An expansionist would bring us closer to the settlement limit. We would potentially get another wildcard point. I think we'll take the expansionist point. Yeah, you know what? Give me the expansionist point. Sure. What do I want here? Let's get this little clay pit going. Let's continue our way to there. What do I want here? There would be some science. I think science is a good thing to take. Production. Let's go. Right, we've just got the thingy where we get the attribute. I think it was 1, 2, 3. Won't get this one, unfortunately. We could go closer. That is okay. Let's get the mastery. More settlement limits is good. Is very, very lovely. I am happy with the way you are. I don't want to purchase anything here. I swear to God. Where is the don't purchase anything button if you need one? Ooh, 1, 2. We could grab one potentially. Interesting. And then we can still think about getting rid of, although I think we if we are friends, I don't know if we can actually get rid of city-states. There's another treasure resource, but again only one and rather far away. That is a tertio. Interesting. Sure, just stay there. That is absolutely fine. What the hell is going on over there? Oh, I like it. Where is my ally? No, I do not want to ally myself with you. I want to bring you. How many more? We can't really. We need one more relic, and then we've already gotten ourselves our golden age in the culture tree. That is insane. That was quick. We will probably never ever ever get to like any milestone in the economics tree. We absolutely do not have any sort of treasure resources whatsoever. Like nothing. Let's get Armada going. Fleet Commander switch to Flotilla promotion. Nice. We need a fleet commander. We might try to take over some coastal cities. That may be a thing we'd like to do. Let's quickly send you here before she closes the door forever.
I teach only suffering and the end of suffering.
There it is. I think more relic slots, if I recall correctly. Not more relic slots. What did it do again? Science on rural tiles, 1 happiness. It gives me a wild card, which we wanted to get into the expansionist slot for 15% yields in terms of specialization, which we don't have. Let's get our hands on a Casa Consistorial. garden is overbuildable. Lovely. We might even want to purchase the Casa de Contratación and maybe even the Casa de Consistorial. And give ourselves a university. And you have 949. You are the... Yep, you are. 13, 19, 22, 11. Spanish Baroque. The beauty of the plaza draws many visitors to witness Spain's prosperity. With them come new ideas that influence Spanish artists to create masterpieces. The Casa de Contratación has space for one final painting, and the people see this as the perfect opportunity to celebrate a fresh style. Celebrate realism with an aristocratic portrait, or embrace mannerism with a religious portrait. Realism. Hello? Absolutely. Where's my... Oh, I forgot. You need to be adjacent to coast. Oh, that is not good. That is truly not good. That is a shame. Oh well. Nothing you can do. All right. I still need one more relic. That should be doable, right? That should be doable. Aha! There was a... What's that? A cairn. A monk has developed a method for affixing lenses to the face, granting granting clarity to those with frail vision. Glass twists the sun's light, bringing nature's structure into sharp focus. Find other uses for the lens, or craft lenses for court officials. We'll find other uses for the lens. Because science. That is a little bit of a problem. You only have one more charge.
I sent.
I probably need, yeah. And that should be it, right? That should be it. It is it. I know I didn't get the pop-up. Wait, do I wanna change? Hang on. Naval units. Nope, I do not want to change. 2 gold for each resource. Yeah. Sure. Okay, yeah, you can just, like, disappear. And you know what? I would like to have a fleet commander. And I think I will send you... you know what? You still have a little bit of fog of war to clear before you go. Corsair. Ooh, a Corsair would actually be nice to have, but commanders in distant lands earn double experience. Is nicer to have, unfortunately. I haven't found any interesting coastal cities to take over either, though. Which is a bit of a shame. And I'm already sitting on a lot of money again. Could go for sovereignties, getting some more. Can we not build El Escorial? Must be placed on rough terrain. Huh. We do not have any rough terrain anymore. Not here. And not here. Do we have rough terrain here? We do have rough terrain here. We do not. Although, do we need... Let's turn you into a city. And yeah, we don't need... wonders don't need to be adjacent to other districts. Which is good. You can give me the guild hall. Okay, settle down. Give me a brickyard, give me a granary. At the very least, we got one tile. That is... Oh, that is such a disgusting city. I should probably get my hands on a crossbowman. Because that might be reason for her to attack me. That she probably didn't like.
The bellows.
But hey, if it wasn't for this, for the city-state, I wouldn't have settled that close. I didn't want to settle that close, but that city-state left me no choice. Is the problem. We will never be able to defend that city if she really wants it. If she wants it, that city's just gone. I think we need to accept that fact. Okay, but we can take land from him, or rather, I guess it's not really land. Oh boy, where's that street going? Okay, now we've got that anyway. But, I mean, think about it. We finished that tree far before the 50%, which is absolutely wild. We don't need a temple is the thing. We could get a grist mill. Oh, hey, hang on. We've discovered quite a lot of land. How are you doing on Arl so far? 3 turns, that seems possible. Ooh, actually... Let's push a little in here. Onondaga is 5 turns. We've not found any other city-state. What is 4 turns until you are on the next happiness move? We want to get the Karak. We might want to get another, what's it called? Another fleet commander here. You know, just in case we need some defense. and we'll continue using this missionary to find cities. We've gotten to the second part here. Yeah, this is we're we are rushing through some trees, and we are so far behind on other trees. It is wild. We either need to... Holy shit, that is not good. I don't like that. But I guess it's whatever. I mean, if we could, that is 3. Yeah, we should probably get our hands on a canal city up here. What was I saying? Yeah, right. We either need to settle more cities and just accept the fact that we won't get many different, like many, what's it called? Treasure resources. That was the word I was looking for. Or we need to start fighting. You are the thingy. 30, 14, what's 36, 10. And there's that milestone complete. The timepiece. A watchmaker visiting from afar shows off their latest commission for their patron. A pendant watch with red gems and an ivory cameo. Inside, tiny and intricate moving parts conspire to tell the correct time within half an hour. The story continues. I want you up there, and I want to have... Ooh, you... Ah, right, we are building El Escorial. That is correct. Give me a Karak, but I also want a shipyard. I want an armorer. I want a dungeon. Basically anything that gives me production. And a kiln. Yes. And I guess a saw pit and a brickyard don't hurt either. And you know what? A wharf just for good measures. Anything that gives me production. You are currently, I think, the only city that can
Law
build.
is nothing other than the command of the sovereign.
Frick. Ah! I hate it. Okay, that is the El Escorial done. We can now get the Tomb of Askja. What do you do again? 2 gold resource capacity in the settlement, 2 gold and 1 production in the settlement for every resource assigned to each. Nice. We'll take that. The wall system. Controversy engulfs the library at El Escorial. Few librarians have decided to move all the bookcases from their usual orientation perpendicular to the windows, instead placing them along the walls. The new setup welcomes more light into the space, supposedly. This is how it should be. Change isn't always good. Change isn't always good. Hello? Leave my books alone. Denounced my military presence on their borders. Both civilizations agree not to attack each other. Speaking of wall system, let's get some walls up. You are done. That works. You are moving upwards. Okay, with you, I can get you up. I need 1 more Karak here. The first foothold. Karaks cut the waters, bound for far-off shores, there to find adventure and to spread the banner of Isabella to lands hitherto unseen. Establish settlements in distant lands. I think I should have done that. Yes, the first foothold. Reports from the new town reach Isabella's eager ears. Evidence of her people's success accompanies every letter in the form of A small nugget of gold. Economic attribute point. Give me gold per active trade route. Pretty. Ooh, nice. And I want technically production. Food though is also nice to have. We cannot see here, unfortunately. Another treasure fleet for me. Okay, we can now upgrade to galleons. Wait, what was that? That was gain 12 points from settlements to and 1 point for each settlement, doubled if it's a conquered settlement, or follows your religion, quadrupled if both. Sure. 17, 50, 10, 17, 44, 52, 16, 17, 25, and 28. I mean, we could settle 13. We could settle 4 more settlements on distant lands. That would be at least 4 points. That would give us that would get us here, but we can also conquer settlements and make that actually better. So yeah, how about we don't settle any more settlements, but rather try to conquer them. We could try to get that settlement, we could get that settlement, we could try to go for this settlement, and maybe even this settlement, and that would be the 4 we needed, potentially. Do we have like a... You are filled. Do we not have another one, though? Didn't we have like you? Right. I see. Let's get some ground troops up there as well. Speaking of, we can upgrade you. Nope, I do not want to ally myself with you. Thank you very much. Hang on. We would like to send... You have 5 tercios. You have a range attack, a tercio. Hang on. Tercio. Has a higher combat strength. Adjacent units with 3 combat strength. Okay, I do want a couple of... What's that? Arquebusiers. And since you are filled with tercios... I might want to send a couple of arquebusiers up there as well. Okay, with you done, let's send you to that spot.
A bureaucracy always tends to become a pedantocracy.
Must be placed adjacent on coast. Meaning nope to there. And yes to here. You're currently building the shipyard. That is okay. 3 culture and gold for every city of Suzernov. Oh, yes. That sounds like a good plan. Let's send 2 more tercios and you can defend. Okay, you will go up there now. We could also, I mean, yeah, we probably couldn't. I think...
Wherever you may be,
Never mind.
death will overtake you, even if you should be in towers of lofty construction.
Okay. Nothing else for now. Let's get the observatory done. What did I wanted? I wanted to say something. I may or may not have forgotten what I wanted to say. Shit. What did I say? Yeah. Oh yeah. I wanted to say we might be able to take over Machiavelli's cities, but we are pretty happy with Machiavelli. However, if we were to A, denounce you, and B, not denounce you, shit, then we might be able to do a thing or two here. How are you looking so far? You are unfriendly with me, neutral, at war, and hostile. Okay, people really don't like you. So people should like that I would like to go to war with you. Hopefully. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, let's get you. Let's get you. And you are filled now, so let's send you. And you'll just stay here. Okay, you are almost filled, and that is the last ship that we need. Oh, I cannot get you through. The question is, do we send this guy to aid as well? Would that be worth a thing? Or would that be not worth at all? Because I cannot do anything with you, so I might as well send you up. I mean, you could protect these shorelines just in case Machiavelli tries something. I'm not sure if I need more.
The purpose of...
I mean, I do have, I soon have 2 filled army commanders that can help me with that. So I would like to have a Corsair though. Let's get the Corsair. If we could get our hands on a fleet commander and a couple of Corsairs, I think we should be settled for war. We could give you medieval walls real quick as well. Just for shits and giggles, we could even give you a fishing key. Now you can actually produce treasure fleets that do absolutely fucking nothing. How long? Okay, 1 turn until you are friendly. How long you? 1 turn as well. That sucks, my friend. Okay, you have 2. You have a character. You have 2 galleons, so we might as well get our hands. I mean, we do have another galleon that we cannot use because we. I mean, I guess what we can do is try to ask for open borders. That is something we could do. I think you should be happy enough with me to give me open borders. Meaning we'd need 1 more galleon in here. Trade route range for every city-state. 5% gold for every city-state. Absolutely. And Kashba or common strength for infantry and naval units for every city-state. Yes, please. I mean, I'm friends with. Can I see with how many city-states I'm allied with? City-states 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, I just jumped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And Kanoji, where are you? I do not see you. Why do I not see you? Why do I know what you are when I do not even see where you are? You're probably somewhere up north, thinking about it. But that is like 12 combat strength for all of my ships. That should really make me safe. I hope, at least. Meaning we could now try to go
Every empire
for a little bit of a war. Would we like to do that now? We could. I mean, you're not yet filled, is the problem. We might want to wait until our Corsairs are done as well. We have Imperialism done. Erdenizu. Is there anything else that gives me... Fucking city that gives me like a... What's it called? Either a wildcard slot or a... Fabulous in a settlement. For every tradition slotted in the government. I don't think there is... I mean, I built the El Escorial. You give me culture and golden fortification buildings. You give me 3 influence and all buildings gain 1 happiness adjacently from navigable rivers. You give me 4 happiness and when a celebration. All specials provide 3 culture. You give me 4 happiness and 4 happiness in the settlement for every tradition. Okay, and a relic. That is not through the wonder though. You give me every creating carol unit. Grants culture. Okay, there's not really anything, any immediately interesting wonder for me to get. I was about to say if they had like either a wild card or an expansionist attribute point, that would have been great. We just need how many more points? There might be a dark age coming for me. At least in this, in the economic path. Alright, how about open borders? Lovely. Meaning we should wait anyway, because we need to upgrade our... Oh shit, do I still need? No, I'm finished with the science. We need to upgrade our Karak to a galleon. 1, 2, 3, you are done so far. %60%.
The true nature of emptiness is the nature of no birth and no death. No being, no non-being.
Okay, did you give me any sort of point? You did not. But that's fine. Give me... What do we want? Pavilion... Menagerie. I mean, you already are quite happy. You could repair the grist mill. Yeah, let's repair the grist mill, I guess. I do not want to ally myself with you, thank you very much. You still have quite a while to sail.
Since words...
Okay, let's send you up here. People steal from me, okay, sure, whatever. You are done with building anything. We still have 1, 2, 3 civics plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 masteries plus the future civic, and we have 1. Yeah, we're going for culture. We're going for the culture festival. Give me 5. I do not have any alliances, I think. 1 production for production adjacency, 1 gold for and happiness for each imported resource. Combat strength for all units in distant lands. Hell yeah. I think, given that we are closing in on getting future tech, for example, because we have urban planning and the architecture mastery, and that is it. I don't think we can delay the war for much longer, so we want to wait until we've got that. We've got this fleet going, and then we are going in and see if we can't get some cities. Shit. Looking at it, we might also need to war against him, so we cannot denounce, because we are still for one turn denouncing you. What is your neutral, unfriendly, hostile? Lovely. People that I want to go to war with are hated by... Got a cog, galleon. Oh, we need to upgrade you real quick. And now you can start with the production of treasure fleets that will never go anywhere. Although the question is, if one spawns here, where does the other one spawn? Would the other one spawn in a place where, in the closest place where they can spawn, or will this city just don't produce any more treasure fleets? All buildings given happiness. Yes, let's go. Give me. Okay, let's real quick upgrade that unit, meaning we have now galleon, and galleon. And now we can also denounce you. And up we go. I said up we go. Okay, let's get the... We've got... What did we get here? Machu Picchu. Must be built on tropical mountain. I don't think I have any city with a tropical mountain, right? I do not. Can I get my hands on a city with a tropical mountain. Mountainous plain, mountainous tropical. Yup, we sure as hell can. Can we give you more production? There is a dungeon. There is also a stone cutter. There is also an armorer, a brickyard, and a saw pit. And a sawmill. And with this we can get 4 more production in. Okay, that is probably about as much production as we can give you right now. All right, with that done, we can get our hands at that settlement limit. Just, you know, because we don't yet have enough settlement limits. Okay, you are filled. That is a disgusting city. Okay, how about war?
Ну что ж, пойдемте.
Ada made love with
Colonialism
Ada
is not
made
satisfied
peace
merely with holding a people.
with Ibn Battuta. Ah, right, we've got the flotilla. Actually, ooh. Swimmer slots and liners can pack into the... Ooh. Hang on, does that mean that you have the flotilla promotion as well? Why do you not have the... You have. +2 unit slots. Do I first need to actually get the quartermaster or warships skill in order for that to count? That would be weird, and that would make the actual skill rather weak, wouldn't it? Ooh, actually give me a army commander. Just so you can get a little bit of what's it called? Of unit experience. Yoink. Strength is based. Yeah, okay, militaristic attribute point. New commander start with a free level. Let's see if we actually need that. Quartermaster, sure. Do you now have... No, you do not. Then this just doesn't work. Or what? Well, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know why this would not work. Apparently it does not work. You also have the flotilla promotion, and you also do not have enough not enough slots. I don't get it. I've got that for you. Give me the bastion, I guess, is okay. Some things you will just never get answers for. Oh. Toledo was attacked by the Majapahit
I have
Empire.
the
Where is Toledo? There is Toledo. That is okay. That is absolutely fine. Future tech. We can now get sovereignty for another settlement limit. Production, 5, pushing toward -3 happiness in cities. Patrimony units, -1 gold, science and science adjacency. Forbidden city, yes, please, I would like. Alright, in we go. Right, I cannot grow you anymore. Let's take a look at Wilwakita. And see, maybe we can take that city.
a mortal.
I hate it here. Oh. Should have probably started building these things earlier because, if I remember correctly, you give me, building on coast terrain grants culture equal to 50%. So it would have probably been a smart move to actually, what do I want to say? Build these things quicker. Fire! You'll be fine, hopefully. He says, having no idea. What is that? A hill fort? Interesting. Right, just that I want to know how much damage would I do? Can I see that? 12 combat strength from city states Yosusun, 1 niter resource, 4 combat strength for all units in distant lands, 3 shipbuilding, 3 metallurgy, and 3 shelling. Woo! I told you that this is disgusting. What the hell is going on here? You are on a boat, which is a problem. That is still a navigable river. Okay, you'll just stay here.
Thou who dwell in the high heavens, among the tempest clouds, accept our sacrifice.
And there it is! Ah. Where are you? You are here. We continue. Fire! And in we go. The Death Ship. A ship is seen tacking to and fro outside the harbor where the wind will take it. The crew has died or abandoned it, but left expensive cargo from distant lands and rats. Before the harbor master can think to scuttle the ship, opportunistic looters from the shores have already carried off many things, some of which they did not intend. The plague is a divine punishment, or the plague is a divine mercy. I feel like mercy. Let's go for some mercy here. Okay, we can upgrade you. Give me shelling. Abso-frickin-lutely. I need you to hate me quicker. It's also a sentence that I never thought I'll ever say aloud. Keep the settlement, sure. Continue with the cultural festival. You cannot build the casa de consistorial. I will purchase you the casa de contratación. I would like to get my hands on a university and some more food, and nothing here. And what did we get? We get a cultural 10% culture in cities with at least one wonder. Absolutely. We've actually diversified our wonders a little bit. Divine Mercy. Districts building and improving the settlements that follow your religion are not damaged by minor outbreaks. And suddenly I need to spread my religion to my lands. I'm afraid. Give me a missionary. Then again, I am not really interested in spreading. Ooh, you can attack very far. But we might want to produce a couple of, actually thinking about it, we might want to produce a couple of physicians. You know, just in case. I'm afraid that I might need them.
The past is the treasure. Time is its hiding place.
Nice.
The spear and
sure, we'll take a little bit more science. What else can we take? We finished everything around here so far. We finished our Spanish civics. At some point we need to get Reformation, but I feel like getting these masteries is more important. Give me a 10 gold bank. Do not mind if I do. You can give me a university. Nothing here. Fire. Oh shit. You do nothing in terms of damage. So we might want to collect our stuff again and help. Oh, you've actually captured Lingapurnabek. Well, that works for me. That absolutely works. We'll send you in. That is unfortunately not my not Isabella's city. However, we do only need like one more city, so we might not actually need to go to war against this guy. I cannot enter. Yeah, I think I cannot be bothered to convert my cities. If there's an outbreak, I'll get a physician and hope that this works. Okay, you can give me an inn. Sure. You can give me absolutely nothing. Okay, in we go. Yup. And once again, it'll probably be the economic golden age that we will not get. There's a Corsair still doing his job. Nope. Okay, never mind, I guess. But I am afraid we probably won't even go. Oh, did we get any treasure resources? You have a treasure resource.
When
I'm afraid no one else has. We might want to send you away from wherever you can be killed by the plague. Fire! Okay, some more production for you. Give me some more stuff here. Actually, can we build Notre Dame? You know what? We can build Notre Dame. And so we'd like to do that. Okay, another physician done. Vilnius! Can we find you before you're going to attack me? What's the city states? It is Vilnius. You got Kanauji. Okay. Sure. I think you are good so far. Ow. Okay, you can take this guy down. You need to protect yourself a little bit more. I would like some more production and the likes. And I would like that a hospital doesn't help me in that crisis is a little bit sad. Fire! Ah. Next upgrade, and we have was it bombardment? I don't think so. Like the shell thingy. Who is? No one. Okay. Let's send you to Madrid. Vilnius. Let's pump some support into you. You need to go to safety where the plague cannot find you. How many? Oh, I am attacking your last city. Well, that sucks a little for you. Why do you still exist? Because I... Wait, what? Hang on. Corsair. Captures opposing naval units. So... Wait, no, you are a naval unit. What? I thought... Okay, so you are a naval unit, I guess. I thought that was a trebuchet, or like a ballista or whatever. Okay, let's not talk about that. Cargo. Trade made the great cities of the world great, bringing skills and spices, new ideas and wonders, but pestilence flows too through these routes. While physicians debate its cause and monarchs seek to maintain order, it is a dock worker and the caravan hand who must lift each load of foreign cargo and wonder, will this crate contain my death? Something I cannot tell you. Give me, again, I feel like a hospital should help there in that department, but I guess it's whatever. Was there an outbreak? Is there an outbreak? Am I not seeing the outbreak? I might not be seeing the outbreak. There might be not enough. Gain culture when physicians treat gaining science. It's culture, I guess. I don't really, need any more science or whatever. Let's get some stuff up. Actually, now we can send you away. That was actually a smart move. Missionary, yeah, I absolutely cannot be bothered to try to convert all of my cities. Absolutely not. Reject. You are about to die, my friend. There is nothing you can give me. I hate everything. Why is there another fucking... Why is there another one? Okay, give me, I guess assault is okay. Do we really need to send you in there as well? Is that what you're telling me? I feel like that might be exactly what the game is telling me. Any chance we can build any of the wonders we just got? You're still building physicians for now. You're building me Notre Dame. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Can we just, throw all of our force in there? I mean, it did something at the very least. It did a little bit of damage. Do I want more physicians? Is there an outbreak? Why is the armorer... you've been flooded. Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Oh, there is an outbreak. Oh, you might not want to go in there. Yeah. Chola Empire. Majapahit. Who is... Although I do want to... it's your... no, we got... Yeah, wildcard Polyslot. Another settlement limit. Nice. Nice. We have way too many settlement limits. Settlement options. Considering that we don't really have places to settle. I mean, I guess we could start settling somewhere around here once we have finished our onslaught. Like so.
Позаботьтесь о моем дворце, когда меня не станет. А большую церковь следует регулярно проветривать, а с янтаря стирать пыль. Вы, да... Нет. Это ваше. Мне пора.
Bye! Have 3... Yes, nice. We'll take it. Let me keep that settlement. Okay! That is that. Can we get our hands on some settlers? We can settle 5 more cities, and I would like to make use of that. Okay. You're good so far. We just need to make sure that you are out of the death zone when the plague inevitably hits. Same goes for you. Physician is good. You will probably die rather quickly. Let's get our last... What do we need? We need Reformation, right? Let's get our last civic that we need. Give me... Yeah, happiness on the palace. Let's repair the armorer. We can still not build the wonder that we just got in any of our cities, question mark. You can build me Erdene Zoo in 7 turns, and you can build it in 6 turns. Let's go. Okay, we want to have you in and run. And run. You'll just need to wait another a turn and we will settle. That is our 18th settler, so let's get our hands on our 19th. Apart from the economic tree, we have actually gotten every golden age, which is good. We can work with that. And speaking of, we can actually now reconcile with you. Whoops. Where do we want to settle though? Do we want to settle close somewhere? I mean, I want to settle one city here, so I think we'll move to that position. 18, 19, 20. We could also get another one around here. Would that be good? Potentially. We could encircle. That would be a thing we could do. I think I like that. Yeah, sure. Why not? Give me, I guess a granary is okay. As good as anything. You need to heal real quick. Get and heal. If we could prevent the Dark Age, that would be nice. Not sure if we can. We are at 90% is the problem. And we're just
the
getting
echoes
more.
Of our glory and our losses, of our victories and our disasters, have always resounded under those vaults.
Nice.
The gospel cannot be true.
What can you build me? You build me nothing. A white horse. Train doctors flee plague-struck cities, while charlatans peddle false cures in their stead, drawing the desperate and naive alike. Those neighborhoods that remain erect barricades to exclude the sick, but the plague seeps in regardless. The best administrators seek to aid where they can. The worst simply seek to survive. Continue the crisis. Future civic. Okay, our civics are done now as well. You can give me an armorer, sure. Gain science. Okay, that works. That absolutely works. Vilnius needs 2 more turns. I hope we can get Vilnius before... Oh, you want to settle probably somewhere close by. Where do you want to settle here? 18, 19, 20, 21... Do we want to settle somewhere down there as well? I think we want to settle one city down there as well. We can easily settle... Yeah, we can settle here, that works. So 18, 19, 20, 21. So one last settler for me, and then everything should be fine. We'll send you out. We'll send you out as well. Give me the observatory and another jungle tile. So wait, I want to just settle you here, you settle here. I want you... Continue eastwards. There is another cave that we can easily take. There's also a treasure resource that will do absolutely nothing for me, but I guess we'll have it now. And you are actually connected, which is wild. But sure. We can settle here. I want you... Do I want you smack in his face? Covering some ground. I don't know. Maybe not. A historian has been scouring caves looking for creatures to add to their companion of beasts. The description of fangs and scales terrify children who can't help but spread the legend. Stories should hold truths. Stories should entertain. Let's let them have some truth. That actually did absolutely nothing. Okay, you will settle here. You will settle down there, I guess. There's a little bit of iron. There's a little bit of everything. I would like to know more about this land, is the problem. I'm not sure if I want to settle here. I mean, we could settle here. If we were to take Isanadpura, that would actually connect to the ocean, which in and of itself is wild that this would work. Okay, you can give me more culture festivals. You can give me a pavilion. You will just stay where you are while I'm wondering when the plague will spread.
O ye conquerors and your sons, O ye gurus and devas, out of your great love, lead us along the path.
Adenazu. I have no idea how you pronounce that. But it is there, and the thing gave me a wildcard policy slot. What do I want? Is there anything of interest for me to take? Absolutely not. Economic-wise, 1 resource capacity in cities if you have O+2, if you have 3 or lower, so I do not. have that. We could go towards the social policy slot. And I think I'd like to go towards the social policy slot. Okay, nothing else for me to build here. Going for the future civic. We actually need to be quick with settling so that we still can settle, meaning that I would probably like to settle here. First of all, we can now settle here. We can settle here. I don't know what that was. I was a little bit too quick there. Whoops. I mean, I would settle there only for the rubies, mostly. I'll wait. I want to get that wreckage. I'm not sure if waiting is smart. But I have actually no idea if that is not a good settle. A raging fire is dimmed to embers, but the camp's remaining contents still smolder. Supplies lie smoking along the side of the wreckage. On the other, crate of unknown texts. Save the books. I got jade. For whatever reason. Did I turn that into a jade tile? No, I did not. I have no idea why I got jade. I just did. Whoops. We could get a stone head going. I would like medieval walls. We can easily purchase you the stone head. Get some dates in. You are still not really happy with me. That is a treasure fleet. I've actually got another treasure fleet. Right, because the gold. Cultural festival. Is there any other place of interest to settle? We are at 97. We could settle somewhere. We could settle here. That would take 7 turns though. We could settle here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, you know what? Let's risk it. Let's see if it works or not. I'm afraid that you will not go away from that tile, which would really suck. Which, let me tell you, that would really, really suck. Please, can you move? Please. You will not fucking move away from there, won't you? You will not move away from there. But I could levy. Hang on. Who... You are a Burgundian scout. Where is... Is that a city-state or did they rename that? Zimbabwe... I don't know who you belong to, Scout Burgundian. But which city-state do you belong to? I don't know. I hate it here. In retrospect, probably not the smartest move to try that, but oh well. It's whatever. How many more do we need? Yeah, you are not willing to leave from that place. You are just set to stay where you are. Which could be a problem, which could be a big problem. I must not do that treasure resource, frankly, before I've settled. Otherwise, although 2 turns. We can wait 1 more turn. We need 3 more turns to settle. Ouch. If we cannot... If we don't have enough time, we might make a slightly suboptimal settle for the sake of getting the city down. We can wait another turn. I think with that we should be at 100%, but we should get another turn. Okay, so we will just settle in place. It is a suboptimal settle, but there's nothing we can do. And before we do that, and therefore have at least 1 milestone here, which is okay as well. And rebirth as you know what, before we again do that, let me just real quick grow my cities a little bit. What else is there? Future Tech, Future Civic. We've got our 2 wildcards points, which means yes. And we'll go that route as well. Give me that medieval wall that we will not get. I don't care about this. I'll take something. The world is ending anyway. I want to move you to get as much vision out of you as possible. And now we can go to rebirth. As urban districts turned in on themselves in the face of the plague, new designs emerged. Choked urban streets are now replaced by broad avenues. Sewage is no longer dumped into reservoirs. An unseen enemy requires constant vigilance, a lesson learned through grief. Funnily enough, because I think not a single district of mine actually ever caught the plague, which I have no idea why that is the case. The age of exploration is ending. Who will carry on our legacy? The exploration age comes to an end. We have managed a lot.
Past, the other their future. Spain sees both to control the fate of all.
If we take a look, we have managed quite a lot. We've not done good in the treasure fleet department. I'm not sure if that's part of the balanced mode. Maybe I might test out the standard mode and not the balanced mode anymore. Maybe that did that, but I feel like what's it called? Words. I feel like before the balance mode was added, you had clusters of 3 or 4 treasure resources far more often. At least that is how it felt to me. Other than that, I mean, Enlightenment actually, I think 13 districts with 40 plus yield is a new record for me. We've got a couple of relics. We might even have more that we couldn't slot in. I don't know. And we rushed non-sufficient Orbis during the last couple of turns. All in all, yeah. We did good. That we didn't get much in the economic is okay. Let's transition to the next age and see who we'll pick. I've got America, I've got Buganda, Great Britain, Mexico, Mughal, Nepal, Prussia, the Qing Dynasty, Russia, and Siam. We've basically got everyone except the French Empire and Meiji Japan. Which is interesting because apparently French Empire is one of the of Isabella's historically accurate plays. As is Mexico. Do we just want to go for Mexico? Starts with a new government, revolution. This government has salvation effect. 30% culture for 10 turns. Cannot enter any other government type. Unique infantry unit, unique person. I think Spain also had a unique person, right? I might have forgotten about that. Catedral and Portal de Mercaderes. Culture, basically. Culture, everything culture. Gold. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with Mexico.
A world built from the bones of the past, refashioned for a new future. Mexico has arrived.
Mexico has arrived. So... what I immediately want to know real quick, we have, oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, we have a lot of coffee. One comes from either from one of the towns that isn't connected, so we might want to take a look at that. In terms of settling, that would have been a coffee. Actually, now that would have been a good settlement spot. Oh well. There is another Kinnin, so that might be possible to take. Not much in terms of factory resources up here. We've got also not really much down there. We've got some tea. That's about it from here. We have some Kinnin, some citrus in close proximity. We can settle a couple more cities. There might be some city-states spawning somewhere there, though, so I guess that is that. In any case, as always, we have finished the the exploration age this time, and with that, we will end the stream. I hope you had a wonderful time, and I hope you have a wonderful time for whatever it is that you are still doing today. If you want to rewatch any of my streams, you can always check out my VODs channel. Thank you all for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!